discrepancy that still exists when it comes to pay between men and women. Equal Pay Day has been around since 1996. It's held in April to symbolize that a woman must work a year and a quarter all the way through April of the next year to make as much as a man did in just 1 year. In a recent study, found that on average, women make about 80 cents to the dollar that every man makes. But factors like race can have a huge impact. Another study last year on hourly pay found that compared to every dollar a white man made, a white woman made 83 cents, while black women made 66 cents and Hispanic women 60 cents. To commemorate Equal Pay Day on Capitol Hill, House Democrats reintroduced the Paycheck Fairness Act, while just down Pennsylvania Avenue, first daughter Ivanka Trump discussed closing that gap by getting women into science and technology fields.
When we think about equal pay and the challenge we have to finally level the playing field, I think this will be a very important component when we think about the future to doing just that.
Pay inequity does not just affect women, it affects children, families, and our economy as a whole.
While there's been progress in recent years, there is a long way to go. Experts say it'll be 169 years before the world completely closes that gender wage gap.
Well, with our weather warming up, a concern from last summer is back in the headlines now, the Zika virus. Researchers are welcoming the return of mosquitoes so they can test the effectiveness of a vaccine. And as News 4's Doreen Gensler is here to tell us, new numbers out today highlight just how dangerous the virus is for pregnant women and their babies. Doreen?
That's right, Jim. This new analysis from the Centers for Disease Control is our first clear look at how many pregnant women in the U.S. contracted the Zika virus last year and how many gave birth to babies with defects linked to the virus. 1 in 10 babies born to mothers known to be infected with Zika were born with Zika-related problems. That includes microcephaly, small heads, brain damage, and brain abnormalities. 250 pregnant women were confirmed to have the mosquito-borne virus. Most of them contracted it overseas. And keep in mind, that number is probably low because there's a very short window for the Zika virus test to be effective. So of those 250 women that we know about, 24 carried a fetus or baby with Zika-related birth defects. That means about a 1 in 10 chance that an infected woman's baby will have Zika complications. These numbers certainly highlight the need for a vaccine. The National Institutes of Health is making the fastest progress in that pursuit. Their DNA-based vaccine just started the second phase of clinical trials. We reported on that last week. Researchers will spend about $1 million giving the experimental vaccine to about 2,500 people in places including the U.S., Mexico, and also Puerto Rico. Preliminary results may come as soon as the end of the year. The vaccine development is key here because most people infected with the Zika virus don't show any unusual symptoms. A mother may not even realize she had the virus until her child is born with Zika-related complications. The long-term plan is to vaccinate children and teens so that they're protected before they reach childbearing age. Wendy,
right.
Jim?
Thank you, Doreen. You know, every day we do one of our favorite stories off of Facebook. One of mine today comes from my email, which I posted on my Facebook page. As you, I get tons of pitches from PR firms for various products, part of being in the news business, and people who need to show their invention or their idea on television. And my inbox is filled with these, and they always say, "Dear Wendy" or "Dear Miss Rieger." But today I got this. It just said, "Dear you." Just cracked me up. Just you. Dear you. They knew my name because they had to send it to my email, yet they just put "Dear you." I have given talks at PR firms telling them how to get our attention in the avalanche of emails coming in every day. And I never told them to use the person's name because I just thought that goes without saying. So maybe you don't have to, because "Dear you" certainly got my attention. However, I didn't read anything beyond that.
Something tells me that wasn't going to be an exclusive story.
I'm doing well.
You're doing pretty well.
Dear you, how are
Rieger,
you?
Right?
Listen,
Yeah.
Whatever.
Crazy. Coming up, if you've been out, you know just how nice it is. Don't go out there, though, because there is